What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming out extremely early. Is my mic on? Okay, now it's on.
Can you shut it off?
Whoa!
Oh, my voice is
You're louder than me.
Booming bass voice. Morning
This
voice.
is a very screwy reunion, I believe the panel is called.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah.
I am Destin Legarie, also known as Daily Destin.
Also known as bitch.
To my right is Corey.
Hi. Where's the mic? Hey, I'm Corey. Also known as Maxifent. Corey to some 70s. Because we're really tired, and I'm sure you guys are even more tired than us, and we appreciate you coming out.
Behind this TV is Jose. I'm Jose Mexicano.
He's playing Call of Duty right now.
I'm playing Call of Duty right now. I gotta get my training in while I can. But yeah, thanks for coming out. It's 9:30. Love you guys. There's donuts in the back if you want donuts. Corey brought some. So thanks Corey for that.
All right. You probably are wondering, who is this guy? If you remember back in the day, there was this weird guy with long hair and maybe this kind of chin strap beard. Well, that's me, and I'm Ryan. Used to be Ryan the intern. There you go.
So we didn't really know who was gonna be here, so we just we're gonna freeball. So, if you have any questions,
I don't like that terminology.
Okay, whatever. I'm a freeball. I don't know about you guys.
So I thought the best way to open up would be if we just talked about one of our favorite memories of working at ScrewAttack, starting with Ryan there on the end.
Yeah,
when he
I
starts
guess I'll
out
go
first.
Actually, this might sound kind of corny, but one of my favorite memories was being a part of SGC 2010, just putting all that together. It was amazing, even though it was running around doing crazy stuff, and just to see everyone just having a blast, having fun, and it felt very rewarding. And there's also some. I actually had a weird moment where like people really like the ScrewAttack crew, and I don't know why, but I remember, and I don't know if they're here today, but at SGC 2010, I had someone come up to me. I guess they were slightly intoxicated, and they came up to me, and they did the kind of stereotypical I love you, man.
Are you sure that wasn't me?
Maybe, I don't remember. But it was like he came up, and of course I'm just like, you're pretty awesome, man. You're pretty cool. And then he just kept crying and he wanted to be a part of the crew and stuff like that. He's like, what can I do? And just give me a call, okay? And it was flattering and extremely awkward at the same time. And that was one of my favorite moments was SGC. Well, 2009 and 2010.
Big ups to Corey for doing all of that stuff way back when. I saw during SGC 2012. I'm like, Corey, are you alright? She's like, I don't even know. I'm just doing things. That Nathan's jumping off things. Same with Craig. Craig and Corey were manning up that. So big ups to them for setting the groundwork for all this stuff. I guess my memory.
Yeah, you're next.
Hold on a sec. One of my favorite memories of Ryan was his interview process.
Oh man, yeah.
Not only did we set up an obstacle course for him, but we also put him in like a corner of a room and put two lights like an inch away from his face, and then had Corey interview him and like be really mean to him.
I remember the quiz that was given to me, and I think Destin was you were giving the quiz.
It was like name like 20 Street Fighter characters.
Yeah.
Shut out of your ass.
Yeah, and I think I brought up some from like Street Fighter Alpha EX.
We won't talk about that one.
Like Skullomania and like Cracker Jack, I think it was. And I was just like, why do I know these characters? I guess this is why I should work here.
So if I was smart, I would have said name more characters than there were characters.
One thing that we did at ScrewAttack way back when with the interns was have a lot of fun with them. That's we had with Brian. We had Brian put on the Destructoid helmet, right? And then we put music and we made him dance. And then we walked out of the room. And
We actually left the building and like shut the door and turned out the lights, and he was just still dancing.
I think this is for overtime. Yeah, it was overtime 2010 or whatever.
What do you think, Destructoid robot? And we have 2 hours of B-roll. Right?
I guess my favorite memory. I don't know. I was there for 4 years, so I have a lot. I have a lot of good memories. But my favorite one was fucking with Destin and licking that fucking Twinkie. He's like, oh, that's slimy, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is.
The best part is Destin had no idea until he saw a video that Jose had actually licked the Twinkie.
Yeah.
And his just physical reaction, he just got like violently ill
You remember you guys-
inside. He thought he was just gonna spew everywhere.
You guys remember that episode with like Family Guy when Brian shoots that post-op, I guess, woman, and he's just like, ugh, ugh. That was that pretty much. He was just ready to hurt.
Story.
Yeah, my turn. It's hard. I have a lot of great memories. I will say one of the really cool things is that even when I'm at events, even to this day, like several years later, people still come up and say hi, and I think that's just totally rad. So you guys are awesome. I have to say that. But one of my favorite memories is something that I don't think a lot of people saw, because it happened while we were at our first PAX together. We were having dinner at GameWorks, because that's where we ate for every meal at our first PAX. And it was just me, Craig, and Destin. And Destin had got up to go to the bathroom. And Craig and I were just sort of sitting there talking and realized like about 15 minutes has gone by and Destin hasn't come back. So I text him, it's like, hey dude, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. And so he still doesn't come back. 10 minutes later, text him again. Really, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm stuck in the bathroom, I can't leave. So do we need to like send in Craig? Like, are you stuck on the toilet? Like, what happened? Did you flush while you were still sitting down? Like, what's going on? And he's like, I'm in the ladies' room.
Did you get a Bob job?
So, anyway, it was a rather comical, like, series of text messages over 15 minutes.
I just went in the wrong one, I didn't look at the door or whatever, and then I realized, I'm like, what's this thing on the wall?
Well, what are these cute little trash cans in the stall?
And I was like, oh my god. Where I was.
And of course, the girls go to the bathroom, like, we're in there for 20 minutes talking about this, that, and the other, so he's just sitting in there, doing his business, waiting for these girls to leave.
I never knew that. I never
Really?
Knew that. I was sitting across from you, I never knew that.
Corey kept the secret pretty well, I guess.
Well, I think I remember sitting with you and I was like, what's up with Destin? You're like,
I may need to go help him in the bathroom.
So how did you get out of that, Destin?
I just waited and ran the hell out of it.
Oh man, I bet you still have that security footage too. Oh man, I hate to see that.
I guess my favorite memory, it's always like the behind the camera stuff. I think when I worked with Jared on one of his videos, I shot it for him. It was with him and Adam. Do you guys remember Adam?
Yeah.
So he and Adam used to do like Rescue Retail, and they also did a bunch of like shorts. And there was one where like they did the chops. You guys see that one? I did most of the camera work for that one, and just getting to hang out with those guys and do something where I was contributing, but like not in front of the camera. That was really cool, and like just because it was just hanging out with your friends and helping them out with a project they were passionate about. So mine's not as good as Corey's. Yeah, like we said, we didn't really have a plan for this, so did any of you guys have any questions or?
All right, I guess you have questions.
Questions, bring them up.
We don't have a microphone, I'm sorry.
Here, just take this one. You can take it.
Don't pull on it.
Actually, if you guys want to line up over here or over there, I'm going to give him the microphone and he'll just pass it to whoever's next.
Sound line up here. It's great.
Yeah, just don't pull on this microphone, please.
Well, if they're gonna bring her around, take it.
My question is, what have you guys been up to since, leaving ScrewAttack? And roll follow. How is working for IGN? How's that? How's that?
Hello.
Because I'm wondering because it's IGN seems like a very huge company and has a huge News Corp bankroll. Has that been a challenge to adjust to that environment?
We're actually not owned by News Corp anymore. We're actually owned by Ziff Davis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were sold not that long ago. And the company is not as big as you might think.
He actually flew out a private jet. Don't
No.
let him.
No, I did not. That's like
His helicopter is actually parked in the helicopter.
So, I mean, it's really not that different for me. I still do creative type content. I get to kind of do what I enjoy, and that's great. It's like, I get to come up with stuff and put it out there for people to see. It is a little bigger, but really it hasn't changed that much. I want my mic back.
Sweet, one microphone for you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rushko, and all the guys behind there.
And what was your follow-up?
What's everyone else been up to?
Corey, what have you been up to?
Here and there, doing stuff. I actually left ScrewAttack and started doing a lot of the same stuff I did for ScrewAttack, sort of on a corporate side internally. And it was really cool because a lot of the stuff that I learned and did at ScrewAttack, obviously it was with a different slant, it wasn't really much video games anymore, but just sort of getting to expand my skill set and do a lot of the same things that I love.
That's what it matters. I am the lead community manager now for an independent game studio in South Carolina. I get to be crazy and wacky, and I get to have fun, and I get paid for it. So I'm still doing the same stuff. I have to act professional now, though, and I have to be like, hi, thank you for purchasing so and so. Here's some free stuff. But so yeah, I'm just a lead community manager. I do all the event planning. I do the in-game planning. I do the customer support. I do the play test, all that kind of stuff. So I'm doing what I'm doing, what I like. So I made my life dream possible, being involved in the video game industry, making games, helping make games. So I've helped launch three mobile titles and a PC title now. So it's been fun, and hopefully it'll continue.
Mine's not as exciting as video games. Mine is about local government. After doing, assistant merchandise and all that, I went and worked at a jewelry store, doing online stuff. Exciting, I know. Then after that, went to, has anybody ever been to Far West Texas, Midland, Texas? All right. Oh, okay. A few. You don't really have to go there. There's really nothing out there. But I worked for the city of Midland, and then after that, I moved back to central-ish Texas, working for the city of Bryan. And what I do is I make my own. Excuse me. I make my own videos and stuff like that. So I still get to be creative making videos, and I host my own show, which is crazy that they allowed me to do that. And I'm in charge of their local TV channel and just do all sorts of promotions and marketing for the city. So, I mean, even though it sounds like local government, sounds kind of boring, I actually get to make it interesting, I guess. So that's what I've been up to, and it's really fun, and yeah, there you go.
All right, this is for Corey. How does it feel to go to an SGC that you didn't work your ass off to make happen?
It's kind of nice. I actually get to go to the event and see what happens, and I get to interact with people more. And so from that standpoint, it's really, really cool. It was really fun being behind the scenes and doing it for 2 years. That was really cool in itself. But it's also neat kind of to see just the transformation of it and see like the fruits of your labors. Poor Sean, he's done a fantastic job this weekend. He's done because he doesn't have 2 seconds to actually just take it all in. So it's really nice just to see everybody come together, just see the whole thing. It's great to actually get to be able to talk and see you guys instead of going, hey, nice to see you, and then run off someplace.
Thank you.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
So Jose, you and Brian kicked off G1 Spotlight back in V4.
Oh man,
And,
yeah.
I was wondering, like, what are some of your guys' favorite like G1 content from back in the day?
Let's see. G1 Jets used to make a lot of cool stuff, a lot of animations. That's some old school stuff right there. I don't know if you guys know G1 Jets. There we go, Trevor with G1, yeah. I think that was one of them. And then like seeing you guys take over the G1 Spotlight. I visit the site every now and then, and just watching you guys take over the G1 Spotlight and giving G1s I guess a platform to give them, like, you know, just to see their stuff, especially. So I guess that kind of stuff. G1 Jets and this G1 Spotlight being taken over.
I was a really big fan of one side totally out of context. I know that was like short and choppy, but it's like, wow, you made us. We already do a great job of making ourselves look bad, and you made us just look 10 times more demented. But also, Side Totally Illustrated, that was always.
Thank you.
That, no, I loved that.
That was mine.
It's mine now. It was like, it's the same thing. It's like, we make ourselves just look bad and ridiculous, and then you just made it into beautiful art. So thank you.
Right.
Me? Oh, okay.
Destiny's time to get another one.
Okay. I enjoyed like all the blogs that were on it, and I also liked Hybrid Brain's The Random Show. Yeah? You.
That one.
Yeah!
I enjoyed all that stuff, and just the massive amount of content that all y'all guys did was amazing. It made the site more awesome than it was already. So you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Just so you guys know, there are a couple unfinished illustrators that I might like cut together and just put out. So.
That'd be awesome.
Nice.
Yeah!
That's
What's
it.
yours, Dustin?
Mine was, do you guys remember Digital Forecast?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Nick did a fantastic job on that. And when that ended, the community kind of picked it up and did it for a little while. And I just thought that was so cool that they like just did that like without any input from us whatsoever. So I guess
That's one of the cool things about the ScrewAttack G1 is you guys, we don't need to, like, nobody needs to tell you guys to do anything. You guys do it all on your own, and that's an awesome thing. Awesome thing that ScrewAttack has, you know, cultivated an awesome community. So props to you guys.
So I know Jim Sterling was really kind of concerned this weekend because he had like an autograph session. He's like, really, is anybody going to show up to my autograph session? And I kind of said something to him on Twitter. It's like, hey, look, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised because the G1 community, like, I think they're really going to surprise you. And he was. I know he was very, very surprised and shocked by all the support. So, and that's a testament to you guys. You guys are awesome.
Speaking of G1 content, I want to ask a question to everyone out there. So apparently, a while ago, apparently a while ago there was a fanfic starring me. I don't know if it was sexual or not, but apparently it's not on the internet anymore. So if you happen to have that saved into like deep in your archives and you're like just by itself when you have a private time alone and you like to read it. Next time, think of me. Well, I guess you're already thinking of me since I'm here. Please send that to me because I have a strange curiosity to find out what it was. So I know that sounds weird, but if there was something written about me, I'm like, oh, that's cool, I guess. So yeah, okay, that's my question and homework assignment for you guys.
Tom probably has it.
All right,
I
next
need that
question.
for things.
This is for Destin. Of the people, besides yourself, of course, of the people who have been running, or hosting rather, the hard news, even just the non-regulars, the people who come in for just a few episodes, who do you think does the best job?
Obviously, Ben. Yeah. I mean, Ben, like, I watch his stuff and I can't help but laughing.
I like the one where Ben, what was it, the one where they were going too fast with the teleprompter and he couldn't read? He's just
Like, I
"Oh,
can't,
they were
what?
going-"
I'm Ben. All right.
And this is, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Ben was good.
Also, Ryan, do you have a Sharpie?
Do what?
Do you have a Sharpie?
No, I don't. Why?
Sharpie over there in the front. I see one being pulled out.
Where's the Sharpie? We need a Sharpie stack.
There we go.
Can you please sign my shirt?
Yeah, sure.
There we go. Thank you, Sean. All right, bring on the next question.
I know.
Hello, G1 Claveman. I wanted to ask mainly Jose, since I know he has a channel, but a lot of you guest star on different Twitch channels for streaming of games. I want to know personally why you got into it and how you feel about all the just having people watch you play online.
Streaming was something that I always wanted to do, especially even before like Twitch like happened. Like, I don't know, I'm a beast at Call of Duty, and I wanted people to see how good I am and search my EP. Anyways, like, I don't know, that was one thing that was really cool, and I watched Day 9 do all the live streams, and I watched like Lethal Frag, Man vs. Game, all those guys, even the ScrewAttack guys. I'm always there in the Mario parties, trolling their chat. But I don't know, I wanted to start doing something creative outside of work. Work kind of puts me in this little cube almost, like they just put me in this cage, and I kind of want to break out. So I started doing my own streaming and possibly my own YouTube page. So it'll be fun stuff in the future.
All right. So, what was your most embarrassing moment?
Oh, okay.
Video you were
I have so many. You guys have to go because I have like 20.
Eating a gross Twinkie.
It's my turn? Dang. That's kind of a funny story. I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. A little embarrassing.
You want to come up with another embarrassing story?
No.
Getting locked in a girl's bathroom?
No, it's embarrassing for me that I fell for it because I was super excited. I still seethe with anger when I think about it. So it was right before, it was like, I don't know, when the tour beta signups were. I'm super excited for this game.
For those that don't know, that is Star Wars.
Sorry, Star Wars, The Old Republic. I'm a huge Knights of the Old Republic fan, and so of course, when they started signups for tour, I was like, yes, I'm gonna get in this beta, it's gonna happen. And so these fools, like all day were harassing me about it, like.
Okay, I was trolling you, so okay.
Yeah, all you fools were. And so Destin kept being like, oh yeah, I got in the beta. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, haha, just kidding. Like, just all day long. And so, like,
Hey Destin, it feels good to be in the beta, right?
Oh yeah, it's so good.
and so maybe like 15, 20 minutes had gone by. We had resumed normal work by this point. And I get this email come across. And it's like, beta. Star Wars, The Old Republic, and congratulations! Like, all this stuff, and I'm like, I'm in the beta, in your face! And then I just hear, like, giggling. Just and I'm like, what? And I look at the email address, and it's like, tourbeta@gmail.com. And I flip. It's like, if I could like throw tables and stuff, I would have been doing it. In fact, I actually threw my pony at Destin. But here's the thing, like, I'm all like, yelling at Destin, up in his face, throwing my pony. Destin didn't even do it. He's like, what are you doing? Like, he's like cowering under the desk. Like, what's your problem, psycho? Then Chad comes running in from the other room because he hears this massive assault on Destin. He's like, whoa, stop, it was me. And I just look at him, like, with the death look in my eye, and he's like, yep, gotta go.
By the way, all three of us worked in the same office, and I think that was the best office of all time. Anyway, most of them there. I have one. It's the very first time I ever did a truffle shuffle. It was to one of the PMS plan leaders, which now is one of the Twitch advertisement people, or was one of the Twitch advertisement people. So if you only imagine me going up to her and be like, hey, Smash Mouth would like to do something with you. And it's like, oh, you're that guy that did truffle shuffle with me. That's me. So I guess that has to be one of them.
Do it again right now.
Oh, I'm not going to do it again.
I'm trying to think of embarrassing things. I know there was I did do or made a large hole in one of the walls during one of the clip of the weeks.
The zombie one.
The zombie one. And
I pushed them down.
Yeah. I mean, it looked real because it was real. So I remember just breaking a hole in the wall, and then also for let's see, I think it was the what's the Crazy Japanese Game Show? For some reason. For some reason, when I was doing all the stuff, my glasses broke in the middle of it, and so then I couldn't really see anything. But as far as embarrassing, I can't really think of anything other than breaking a hole in the wall.
Craig's face, he's like,
he was a little angry.
What is this? What is this? There's a problem and it's not Nick's fault.
Yeah, I actually broke something.
All right, next question.
Hi, I was just wondering, what is your guys' most memorable or favorite clip of the week moments?
I got one. I'll go first. It'll be the Ultimate Gamer. Ultimate Gamer. That was by far the best clip of the week ever, and I don't think that's the top. It's game over. Like, it's done.
No,
But
Chandler's
my most memorable one
campaign was pretty
was
good.
Destin sitting down and like in the there's a shot where like four of us are standing in front of him, right? And Destin's sitting down, he's looking up, he's like, we're here to see who's the toughest son of a bitch motherfucking gamer of all time. And like,
Jose could not stop giggling.
I don't know if in the shot you can see, but my arm is shaking a little bit because I'm containing all the laughter. It's just handling it. And Destin was so mad at me. Ben was even worse. Ben's like, Jose, can't you just control yourself for 5 minutes? I'm like, no, I can't. That's my favorite moment.
I really like the Left 4 Dead one, only because I think that was my best vocal work to date.
Yeah, because you screeched.
And everybody in the office was dead for days after that.
I don't remember which one it was, but there was one where I was like, here's a soda for you, here's a soda for you, and then I threw Corey's on the floor. Was that a clip of the week?
That was a good one.
That happened to us in real life.
Yeah.
What's up?
What happened? I was just happy I got to be me.
He's so fake. He's just a fake person. He's like, oh yeah, whatever, Corey smack.
I was just happy I got to be me, Corey, on camera.
I think that's, yeah, your face was like, yeah.
Let's see. I kind of have two. For some reason, I really like the Kid Icarus one, where it was just all like redone and badly done with Ben as a hit, and I was in this purple costume, something, and then Craig came in with a shoryuken and stuff. My favorite one though is where I got to kill everyone.
Crazy Japanese is my favorite. Crazy Japanese Game Show, that was my favorite.
And Crazy Japanese Game Show, which everyone thought was Angel or Jerry, but no, it was
We
me.
don't let Angel do any more Asian impersonations.
But yeah, so there you go.
Thank you.
Hi, my first question goes to Jose. We all know that you did this show called Jose's Good Toast. So, what was your favorite episode of that that you did?
My very first one. My very, very first one. I remember doing that one, and Craig was the one that wanted me to do a show. And I was like, whatever, I'll do one where I do tips and tricks. After watching, I was a big fan of G4CD and watching Cheats all the time.
Man, they were
guys know Cheats. Yeah. Cheats was one of my favorite shows, and then the other one was Arena. Arena was another.
Yeah. Jose, cheats or cheaters?
No.
But they're both on the same night.
Well, Cheats is the bomb, and I wanted to combine both of them, like competitive gameplay and tips and tricks and stuff like that. So I was really good at Call of Duty 4 because that's what I used to do. I had no life, and I still don't. But yeah, I think that's my favorite one. Just with just the way it came together, and I hope to do it again sometime soon.
Okay, this last question goes to Destin. Do you still like playing with the titty twisting Arkham machine?
I don't have an Arkham machine, so yeah.
Get one.
But I will own that game.
Next question.
This is sort of hijacking thing, but could you guys have my 3DS and my badge?
Yeah, for sure. Bring it down.
No, I can't do this.
Next question.
This guy has the wrong shirt on.
It's Team Bones.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were ever like planning on, and maybe if you get the chance to make a new Gorthak sketch.
What? He asked if you're gonna do another Gorthok sketch.
Oh man, so Gorthok, I don't know if you guys know, but Chad has a whole series already written out, like a whole season written out, and we were gonna do it, but then I left. I was thinking about doing it, or at least shooting a pilot and then seeing how it went. But I really want to do that again. I was actually thinking about dressing up as Gorthok and competing in the cosplay contest and be like, Gorthok! So, I don't know, maybe he might come back on my streams if I ever decide to start playing WoW again, which might happen. I do miss my WoW.
I just imagine you, like, World of Warcraft, you in full costume, like, Gorthok will destroy you.
Gorthok is down, Gorthok needs a res.
I would support you playing WoW again if you do it as Gorthok.
Right, yeah, I'm just saying, Gorthok, I think that live stream Gorthok would be better than anything ever.
Thanks, man.
Well, I was wondering, what is like your favorite piece of content to come from the ScrewAttack crew ever since you left?
Newsroom. Newsroom does.
Yeah, same.
At the very end, Jared is eating the ramen raw.
I can't water!
Jared was supposed to be here, but yesterday he got really drunk, so.
Bless his heart.
So brunch. I hate you, brunch.
Mind you.
I like finally when the clip returned, like the clip of the week now, the clip I guess. But when that came out, that like production value and stuff like that, it was like, wow, this is really cool, and I'm laughing a lot. Good job, guys. So yeah, I like the clip.
Pretty much anything Nick has done since I left, because he's doing a lot more with the website.
Oh, look at his face. That BGV that
Good morning, Nick.
BGV you have, it's hilarious. I was sitting in the back laughing. So major props to you, man. Thank you. Oh, and Death Battle. I love the Death Battle too. Woo!
Next up. Did you go?
You guys named like everything. I think for me too, like I've known Ben and Nick since high school, and so I think that's really neat to see how they've grown just as content producers and like just how their work has evolved. It's like almost seeing your kids grow up.
Love you, Nick.
Hey guys, G1 and moderator, Mr. here.
Oh, hey. Oh, man. Dude, I've never seen you before. That's so cool.
I just had something I wanted to say to Corey.
Bad
better-
notes.
Oh,
Security.
Love you guys.
love you too.
Thanks for coming.
I did love you.
Do you think you can reenact Captain Internet?
Captain the Internet?
Captain Internet.
What about G.I. Destin?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not even trying anymore. You guys can go run in the snow. What was the thing that put you over the edge?
I don't remember. You guys were being dumb. So I was just whatever.
All right, so my first question is for Jose.
All right.
Would you be willing to run shirtless in the snow again for free lunch?
Depends on how long now.
A little bit longer and you get 2 weeks lunch.
Oh, I might have to do that. Hey, one thing people don't understand is that I don't care about my I guess my reputation or my pride. I don't have any pride. I like having fun, and if it means running in the snow without a shirt on, then fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
And then my second question is for Destin. Is it true on the clip of the week that you dance in the bathroom with your computer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's just how I go.
The one thing about Destin is he loves taking his computer to the bathroom.
There's a lot of so we never touch this MacBook.
Yeah, we never touch that MacBook ever again.
Desktop model?
He just wheeled his whole desk in there.
This is for all of you. What is your absolute worst moment as a result of some sort of challenge proposed by someone?
I stayed as far away from challenges as I possibly could.
Nothing should ever come out of challenges.
I was in every single challenge pretty much, except for the salsa eating one.
Yeah.
So,
and that's why I stayed as far away from challenges.
We do have a salsa eating challenge.
Do you guys remember the 100 nugget chick eating challenge? Yeah, that's some old school stuff right there, where Stu snorted a freaking nugget with milk. Yeah, if you haven't seen that one, go watch it. You'll hate yourself. But I think that was the one. I think I'm lactose intolerant just a little bit because of that. I think I chugged half of a gallon of milk, and I'll never drink that much milk ever again.
One of the worst challenges that I think I actually created was the double down, like eating that double down as fast as possible.
Surprisingly enough, I didn't even compete in that. I did not want any part of it.
Because I think what happened was Activision came out with like a video. It's like, we can eat a double down in like less than like a minute and 30 seconds. And then I think we all went to lunch. I was like, I think I can do that. And then we came back and we actually filmed it. And then after that, like I felt kind of bad. Also, did you know to this day I'm a vegetarian? But that is probably because of the double down. But like later at SGC, people came up to me. It's like, Ryan, guess what my time is? And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like the double down. I ate it in like a minute and 15 seconds. I'm like, oh, you poor soul. I'm sorry I did this to you.
And I was going to ask if you guys could sign this.
For sure, man. Right down.
Where did it? I don't know where the Sharpie went.
Oh, we need another Sharpie stat.
I got a silver.
Throw it over here, man.
Who did you just call me?
Hold on.
Who did you just call me?
My boy.
You, sir.
Hi, I'm G1WordMan24 here, and my question is, if you were to bring back the armory for one day, what would you add?
Oh, wow, a lot has come out since I did that episode. I already did the Merv.
Can you do the DNA thing from Prototype where he sucks in people's powers? Because that's pretty awesome.
The Prototype one? Pretty good. Did the TMD. That is a loaded question. I would really have to think about, like, if I had to do one thing. Because that series went like 100 episodes, and I remember, like, we always put those on IGN. Like, they had like 24 hours, they had it, then we put it on ScrewAttack. And the contract was up, but I wanted to do one more, and it was the Soul Reaper. And that only aired on ScrewAttack. I don't think it aired anywhere else except for maybe when they re-syndicated them now, like they do on YouTube. And yeah, so like I really wanted to make sure that one was in there. And, it is. So I'm pretty happy with where that series like ended. like the 100 weapons I had, but I'll think about it, and if I think of a weapon I want to add, I will let you know during this panel.
May I make a suggestion?
Okay.
The one shot from Gears 3.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah. Next question.
G1 side flash.
Hey, what's up?
I was wondering, Destin, could you give me some tips and tricks on how to point? How do I do it effectively? And how do I do it to keep that
So when you
point?
point, no cameramen are here because I can't do the zoom. But so I usually do it with the right hand. Point.
Oh, that's it.
And you just kind of like this. Make sure it slightly blocks your face if you're pointing at the camera. There you go. A little bit more oomph forward with your shoulder. And then you bring it down, whole body control.
You have to have a disgruntled look in your face.
Yeah.
If you're slightly constipated.
Oh, do you still dislike getting pointed at? Is that still a thing?
Do I like getting pointed
at? No, Corey, do you still just like getting pointed at? I remember that was to me.
Yeah, no, it's some kind of. I mean, I love being pointed at.
I was going to say, it's like you're asking for it.
I plead the fifth.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
This request is specifically for Destin. First of all, it was a very pleasant surprise meeting you at the vendor room, just browsing games. And I'm a huge fan of your work, so thanks. And he kind of stole my request. For old time's sake, could you do a hard news point for us?
All right, so story punchline. In your camera? You ready? I'm ready. All right. I'm Destin, and this is hard news.
You have made my day. Thank you.
Hello again. I don't know what's wrong with these people. This line needs to get longer. Anybody got any questions?
Anyone?
Alright. Just, it's a little late for this to be a ScrewAttack event, but Jose, you and Drake need to get together and have an eating challenge.
Drake can't hang. I mean, I ate, like, how many pieces did I eat by myself? Like 90 something? Like, do you really think Drake could keep up with me? Like, come on.
It'll be a show, I'll say that.
After I left, ScrewAttack became the minor league eating competition.
I think the gauntlet has been thrown.
I will take that. I will take Drake. I will take Drake, Chad, and Nick combined. Next time I'm down here, we'll do it.
Be hungry.
That's the thing. I'm always hungry.
Hello, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Although, one sec, I'll never do the ice cream eating challenge. What's that? I'll give him that guy. I'll give him that.
Hello, I'm Jack Archer. I have a question for you.
Oh no.
Out of every single way you were brutally murdered on camera, which one was your favorite?
Oh god. Let's see. I actually like the one that when Destin was doing hard news, like go watch hard news on ScrewAttack. There was one where I actually got to be on the hard news set and just like looking at the desk, and it almost looks like I'm actually going to say something, but then he comes in with a gun, just shoots me straight in the head. And he's like, just go to ScrewAttack or something. So that's one of my favorite ones, and yeah.
Awesome. And can you all sign this?
For sure, bring it down, man.
I miss the YouTube like bumps that we used to have to do. Those are always a lot of fun because it's just like we have to do one. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Like Ryan, go sit in the chair. Why am I so banging?
Hey guys, what's up? Over the years, there's been a lot of pranks on ScrewAttack. Just wondering what some of your favorite ones were, and if any, on Craig.
I don't think we did any on Craig. He was one person that we did not touch. Mostly because he was always like in his own office, and we were all three of us were in ours, and then we had the game room, and then we had the other one where it had Ben and Nick and and Chadwick and them. But pranks, I don't know. I don't think we ever did many pranks on each other, other than like licking and like the Ryan thing. What else? Did we do any pranks?
No,
That's
not on
right.
Craig.
Not on Craig, but any of us?
Yeah.
I don't think we did many pranks. I'm sorry. We weren't that crazy.
It actually works sometimes. Sometimes.
No.
Alright, my question is for Corey. Do you still get angry at the hearing this title, Battle Tones?
Okay.
Oh god.
I called for security earlier and I'm a little upset that we're still not here. But feels kind of sick. Yes, that game still infuriates me to this day, and if I have to play it, I might tear out my hair.
We're gonna take the last two and then get ready for Brent applause.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one question. I'm not good at eating challenge, but drinking challenge is good. Non-alcoholic. So,
what's the point?
This is the point. If you happen to be around, can we have a drinking challenge?
Of what? Water?
Soda.
Soda? Oh, no.
Milk, 2 gallons.
So we've had the pleasure of seeing Jose erupt before, and I don't think I ever want to see that happen.
That I got really drunk at your place and like threw all over myself. Okay.
Not Jose blew his top.
Okay, now that I brought that up. The very first time I drank in front of Craig, I was when he was at Corey's place. And I remember getting a text from, or them talking to me like, okay, Craig's coming on his way. Try to act cool and not too drunk, you know.
He's laying like back flat on the floor at this point, sprawled out like a bearskin rug.
I was standing up and I'm like, I'm cool.
That's why it was funny, because you're like, oh, I'm good, I got this. And then you were the biggest dummy ever.
I took my drink, and I'm like, let's do this. And I remember Craig walking in, and I'm like, hey, Craig.
Again, so he's laying down flat like a bearskin rug, and all of a sudden he just sits up real fast, and then it's all coming out.
Chinese food all over myself. Luckily, I'm a smart drinker. I had a backup shirt and backup underwear and everything in my car.
I don't think that makes you a smart drinker. That makes you an alcoholic.
Oh, Friday nights at ScrewAttack.
I have one more question. What is your favorite background music? Video game background.
Video game background music?
Yeah.
Dalaran from World of Warcraft.
Huh?
Dalaran. I used to sit there and just chill and listen to Dalaran. Rand over there is the one that got me addicted to WoW with his employee discount.
Mega Man stuff. I like anything from Mega Man is awesome.
I think I really like Angel's Spear from Secret of Mana. It's just so soothing. I wake up to that sometimes.
Let's see. Would Dance Dance Revolution music be technically background? I mean, I know I'm actually playing it, but
so Katy Perry or Lady Gaga?
Oh man.
Or One Direction.
Oh, One Direction.
I knew it.
I get called like when I go to like a dry cleaner's place. It's like, oh, you're the One Direction guy. I'm like, oh, please no.
Last question. Okay, hello. What is your favorite side-scrollers moment?
I really enjoyed doing the reenactments of news stories. Like, those were definitely my favorite. There was one where Brian was dressed as a cop chasing me or something. I don't remember what the story was about, but I really miss those. Like, those were so fun to do.
So some of my favorite moments, I think, are when you and I would go off on this tangent discussion of something just totally out there, and poor Craig would just sit there going, and meanwhile, you and I are just like, oh yeah, and like Deadpool and blah blah blah. Like we would just start nerding out on each other. So.
I don't know. I wasn't on side scrolls after.
So the one time you were on side scrollers.
The intern episode.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's the mishap. that's the sad part about the side scrollers. I think the very first one that I did, after Tom left, I remember Craig is like, I need to do side scrollers, and I'm like, I'm here. And he's like, all right, let's go. I'm like, all right, let's do this.
That's the first one I ever listened to.
It was me and
The
Craig.
one with you and Craig.
That was
Because I
the
listened to
first
it
one.
as I drove to Texas to start working.
I remember when we were talking about hiring you, and it was like, I'm Destin for the Daily BO. And I was like, who is this tool? So you turned out to be a good friend, so I'm happy we hired you.
Love you, Jose.
Love you too.
Let's see. I was only on one Side Scrollers episode. That was my first and last Side Scrollers episode.
The best every time?
And the best. I mean, the best one that I was in. But I always enjoy just the Side Scrollers news desk of just all the crazy things that are happening in Florida.
I'm going to say Florida.
Yeah. So anything, whenever Florida comes up, I know it's going to be a great story. So I always love that stuff.
Okay, thank you. Can you do that last bit up? Of course.
Sure.
And that's all the time we have. No, I'm just kidding.
Answer this has to be really short, but when's Corey going blonde?
Peach and Donkey Kong going to E3? Just saying.
Say that again?
When are Peach and Donkey Kong going to E3?
I don't know. I want to know too, honestly.
Just saying.
Weren't you supposed to dress up as Princess Peach?
No.
I think Ben fulfilled the Princess Peach.
I think the only time we actually delivered on a challenge was when Ben had the Speedo for 2008. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I forgot about that.
If you guys want to see Ben in a Speedo, go watch the Iron Man of Gaming 2008 recap. It's not
He had a bejeweled crotch.
All right, guys. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you.
Thank you for all the memories. Thank you for supporting us through all the years, and hopefully ScrewAttack stays on, stays strong with you guys. Thanks a lot, guys.